I'm a warrior. I go to the core. I am Invictus. Nothing crushes me, nothing.
You can hold the outside this time, mate. Oh, Sabansky binned it. No way. No way, binned. Get on the marbles, mate. Get on your marbles, pal. Oh, no, 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 no. My throttle stuck. Oh, my God. Throttle stuck. It's over. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God, there's no way, bro. Bro, I swear to God, this can't be happening to me, bro.
Throw a punch at me, Cryptic. See if I can dodge it. Just my dodging skills, innit?
Yes, chat. Yes. Listen, I ain't even gonna pretend like I can even see what you're saying because I can't. But I was supposed to have some sort of, where is it? Somewhere. Oh, it's down there. It's down there. Uh-oh. Can't see it. Hold on, lads. I've got a chat, but it's like down there somewhere. I need to move it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. This is stressful, lads. It's stressful. Hold on, I gotta move this chat somehow. Can I move it? I need to move it to move it up here, maybe. Alright. Right. Lie. Hopefully that works. Right. Now it's right in my face. Yo, Review, how you doing, bro? This is still way too close to me. Right about now, I don't even know if you can see this chat. It's right in front of me. Let me see if I can detach it and put it like up there. Hold on, lads. This is going to be interesting. Where do I want it? No, I don't want it to follow my head. Position fixed. I don't want it attached to me. How can I get it so it's just stuck somewhere. Right wall. I don't know, let's try pull it. Try and put the chat. Try that. I don't know if it'll work. Alright, it's kind of out of the way, I suppose. But anyway, we're inside. Right, we're on the game, lads. We are on the game. There is Fuji VR headset business. Oh, everyone's in there. Everyone's in there. When's this race happening? Register. Register. Get me in. Right, we've got the boys in here, to be honest. Sam Gaskell, Lewis Wirrell, Philip Minard, Carl Eastwood, Kai25, Dow King. Oh my days. And we're turning up in a VR headset. Who do we think we are? This is going to be a sweat fest. And I've not done any laps because I've been messing around all day. Well, how long's the race? Can't see it because the chat's in the way. Wonderful. This chat still has to move. It has to move. It's too in my face. If I could just move it a little bit higher up, maybe. But yeah, this race is looking like an absolute sweat bucket. The buyer's sure fast as well. Damn. Damn. What a list. Got man like Remy in here. Yo, bro. Yo, this game is really starting to take off, man. Telling you. Let me double check something. Question is am I gonna be able to stop sweating? And I move this again somewhere else. I'm a bit further away. Put it a little higher. See if that works. No, it doesn't. In my way. Still. Right, wall, apply. Where's that? Okay, over there. That might work. That might work. Chat over there. What else do we need to change? Scroll speed. We need to change scroll speed, bro. Maybe. All right, anyway, look, race is ready. May not be able to see the chat properly, lads. I apologize sincerely if I cannot read what you guys are saying to me. But we are taking on the best in the business right now. All right. This is gonna be tough. Right, split one. Bro, this lobby is too stacked. I don't know how much laps it is. I'm gonna pull it to 13 because I'm not sure. I did a little bit of practice yesterday. Don't think it was enough. Actually, we need to sort out our quali. I'm just gonna put my brake pressure down a little bit. Right. Oh, your messages ain't coming up for some reason. My bad, bro. Hold on. I'll have to fix it maybe after this race. For some reason, your messages are not showing up to me on my little message alert thingy. Can't see your messages. But welcome anyway. How many laps am I going to get in quali? What's it? I don't think I'll get more than 3, will I? I'll see if I can fix this chat as quick as possible. Don't know why it's not working. I don't know, lads. I don't know. We'll fix it after. Right. Oh shit, I forgot. Have we even set up our in-car yet? Have we even set up our in-car camera properly yet? Right. Quali starting, there we go.
Locking enabled.
Get that wire behind me thoroughly. Right. There you go. Better. I think I'm sat a bit low. Uh-oh. Wrong keys. Wrong key. There you go. This is the key I want. Bit of height. So hopefully, lads, we don't crash, mate. But this is a insanely stacked lobby. Alright, here we go. Let me get a half decent lap. missed the apex. No! Oh my god. My problem corner's returned. Not the problem corner. That's not good, lads. That's the corner where I've had issues in the past. Wasn't a great lap anyway.
Lap 153.19.
Great. Horrible turn one. It's not a good lap. Oh, Christ. This is not going to be good. We've already got a flat spot.
Lap 141.8.
No way that was 7th. No way. There's no way I got 7th with that lap, bro. You're kidding me. That was awful. Wow. Okay.
Log building finished.
I'll definitely take that. Definitely, because that lap was garbage. Well, interesting. Interesting.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Yeah, I'm so surprised that was 7th in this lobby. How much fuel are people taking? Let's have a quick look.
Logging enabled.
39, 43. I think I'll stay where I'm at. Ah, chat, man, I can't see your messages, man. Bugging me. Right. So Gaskell's got pole. Carl's up there. Philip Menard. Kisser. That guy's from ACC as well, bro. This lobby's insane. But yo, we've done no laps today. We've done no laps today. We qualified 8th now. 8th. I am definitely taking it. It was a lot better than I thought.
Formation lap has started.
I'm actually pretty happy with the quality, I can't lie. Jump straight in the VR headset. Have a terrible first sector. We were 2 temps down, I think.
Green flag, green flag.
There we go. Oh. A little bit of lag. I think it's because all the cars are so close together.
Lap 152.00.
Now we can concentrate. Right, we've got the guys behind.
That time was a 142.28.
Alright, see what we got for race pace. feel like the Aston struggles through that corner. I think he was a good 4 tenths quicker than him this lap. And they are in slipstream, pulling the way down the straight.
Time 1:41.93.
We are pushing. Not a great last sector, to be fair. Tyres are hanging on pretty well.
That time was a 1:42.
Okay, we've got too much fuel.
9.
Oh, missed our downshift. Not a good lap. Kai's getting a really good run out of the last corner, to be fair.
Time 1:42.14.
The better turn one. Sometimes the last sector feels like such a struggle in this car. We're making incremental gains, but it's not enough.
Lap 141.80.
Like everyone's pace is quite similar. I'm deep. Lost a bit of time on this lap. Leader still doing 41 sevens.
Lap 142.59.
Oh, started to lag on me. Lost more time on this lap again. It does show you how normal it feels just to jump in the VR and do laps, because I can just jump on no practice and it feels very, very normal. It's going to be harder for me to go back to normal than it is for me to just jump in the VR, you know? Didn't even get down. I was only ranked 14th in the lobby as well. Sheesh.
Lap 142.29.
I think my brake bias might be too forwards. Curb. That was awful. I feel like the leader's purposefully backing everybody up, I think.
Lap 142.64.
Well, I'm up to 6th somehow. Did that Lambo in front get disconnected? Right, it's a good end to the lap.
That time was a 142.15.
Or exit again. Oh God. I'll definitely try and get the chat working for the next race. How much fuel did we? Oh, we had well too much fuel left. There's 12 laps. We were 2 over. Two laps
Log
over.
building finished.
Well, we got a little 6th place though. Sam Gaskell doing a 40.9. They were definitely backing everybody up, I believe. Did not see what happened at the start either. Right, let's try and get this chat working, bro. Let's try and get the chat working because it's gonna be annoying. Right, sweating. Let's see our breakdown first. What did we do? A +9, come on. A +9, that's better. All right, let's sign up for the next one. And then we'll see if we can quickly sort this chat out because at first I could see your messages and then I just couldn't. Take the Aston again. Right, we've got 5 minutes. Let's see if I can get this bloody chat working. I generally don't know why it's not. Alright, let's try and close that. Alright. Save. Alright, let's see. Right. Yo, Nat, how you doing, bro? Yeah, VR's dope, bro. Yeah, I'm inside the car tonight, Bling. I'm telling you. This is the Pimax Crystal Light, bro. And at the moment, they have a deal on to upgrade your headset and get £100 off. So all the links are in the description as well. So if you're looking to get one, mate, definitely well worth it. Definitely well worth it. To me, it gets super addictive. It's just that being in a household where there's kids and stuff, I can't always... Oh, there you are. Now my chat's working. Brilliant. Now it's working. I'm very confused, bro. I'm very confused. But it's better now. I've got it working now. I've got the chat working. And I didn't even do no practice. What I needed to do is, because I did it a few weeks ago, we were doing Fuji and I was in the Aston, but I cannot remember what settings I was using. And we were definitely quicker than we are at the moment. And I was using VR then as well. So I can't quite remember what settings with what brake bias I was using. I think it's, I'm trying to think, I think I did maybe a stream or so with it, or at least a video with it, around Fuji, probably like a month or so back, around Fuji in the Aston. Cannot remember what I had. Can I zoom out what I see? Not really. I mean, I could if I went into OBS and changed some settings and stuff, but it's very hard to get the right perception for you guys to watch, because you like what you see is not exactly what I see. What I see is like way more in depth. What you see is just like a projection of my right eye, basically. Yeah, it's very good in VR, man. And to be honest, look, I'm running this on a 2080 graphics card. Obviously, if I was running like a 4090 or something, my experience would be even better. But I'm able to get away with it at the moment with what I've got. It's so close to the wheel. Is it close to the wheel? Hold on. I can fix that actually. Hold on. I think if I change my world scale, I might be able to fix that. Try 107. Right, all the boys are signed up again. Gaskell taking a Ferrari this time. We've got Shay O'Sullivan, Philip Minar, Carl, Kai25, Lars Kisser, Dow King. Damn. Got Sandro. Bro, I didn't. A lot of people didn't think they'll see the day when the game got ultra competitive like this, just in a normal daily race, bro. I can see everything, bro. Literally, I can see everything. It's because your perception is basically only from one of my eyes, so your perception's from my right eye. You can't see as much as what I can see. Maybe I should have put the chat on the left, so when I'm talking into the microphone, I can just see it. But I actually prefer it to the right. Here we go again. All right. We took too much fuel last time. How long was the race? Was it 12? 12 or 11 laps? I mean, I can. Oh no, I'll take the 12.2 this time. I was a bit shaky at the start of that race. We'll do 44.5. And if we bin it, then we bin it. Go down. Right. Tell me, am I still too close to the wheel? No. I can move it a little further back, I guess. Feel like it's gonna be slightly laggy. But we're gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna have to deal with it. Yo, Jay, what's going on, bro? This feels like it's going to be a bit laggy. I can kind of tell when I move my head. So definitely I would say like for my graphics card, when the server's full like this, the load is a little bit heavier. I probably could have gone down in some settings, to be honest. Oh yeah, I need to turn up my force feedback for sure. Turn it up. For whatever reason, a heavier wheel just feels way better in VR. I don't know why that is. Am I too close? Hold on. $95. I do 95. What about now?
Enabled.
How is it now? Someone's gonna have to pin that comment so I can read it later. Oh yes, the heavier wheel feels a lot better. The car doesn't like turning through there at all. Right, here we go. Good purple. More like it. Broke too early there. Had the best first sector, apparently. Interesting.
Time 1:41.84.
Oh shit. Oh, lap's gone. The lap's gone. Right. Is it still, do I still look too
Log
close
building finished.
in front of the car? I think I can change it in OBS. Hold on. I think I can. Hold on, lads. Be able to just zoom it back a little bit. Don't want it to be too high though, you know. Maybe that might help. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Right. Absolutely bottled that quality. What was our first sector? 37 0. No, it's not. 36-7, and we just wasted it. Absolutely wasted it with that last sector, bro. Oh, they've gone faster now, so. Only I would have done a decent last sector. Middle sector is a struggle for us right now. Well, we are in 11th and we are ranked 11th, so we have to go forwards, bro. Literally.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
But I can already tell it is lagging. Which is not good surrounded by a bunch of cars, bro. Support the elderly. How is my pace different? I mean, last time out was a bit faster in the BMW, but that's because I did loads of races. I've only really just jumped on now, so. But,
Logging enabled.
uh-oh. A lot of lag. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's quite a bit of lag for me.
Formation lap has started.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, when there's a lot of cars, the lag's insane. Oh my day. Oh my god. I don't think you guys can't see the lag I'm seeing right now. Pretty bad.
Green flag, green flag.
Got an awful start. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, nah. Can't race with this sort of lag. Impossible to race with this sort of lag. Let's see if it's because I was around a bunch of different cars. That was crazy. Must be the stream. Yeah, that's insane. Oh my God. Yeah, no chance I'm driving this. Not a chance, bro.
Log building finished.
Let's see if I can, what happens if I watch? Why? Because I added chat to the headset. I mean, it shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. But let's see, hold on. Oh yeah, it's even worse than replay, bro. Even worse than replay. Well, can't let that spoil our good time. What we'll have to do go back to the old monitor, mate. Turn off mirror. Yeah, I can't do that. Thing is, turn off visible cars. Hold on. Yeah, the thing is with turning off visible cars is basically you just get shocked if anything happens right in front of you. You can't see it, you know? So, and I've got my visible cars quite low. It's only on like 10, I think. Game's trying its best not to shut down, bro. Come on. Right, we're gonna have to do some DIY. We're gonna have to do some DIY. Bro, I've put everything down pretty low. It's weird because these are the settings that I record in when I'm recording VR, and it's fine. But obviously, I think with the stream and the load in the server, it's just not having it. Yeah, I think what I'll have to do is that I'll have to see for next time, mate. I'll have to see for next time. $10, yeah, bro. Mine's like 10 right now, but in VR, like the way how the perception is and the way things come to you a lot faster, you can't have it like no cars, bro. Just cannot do that, or just like very little visibility, because you just end up taking people out. You know? So what I'll do I'm gonna have to plug my other monitor back in. Right. Let's see how quick we can do it. Let's see if we can do this in super fast. What screen should I put you lot on? What screen? Get rid of this for a second. Oh my god, bro, the sweat is insane. Bro, do you know how hot it is? Oh my days. Head sweating and everything. Right. How about some of that, lads? It's not a podium. I'm playing. How about some of that? Right. What we're gonna have to do is plug our other monitor back in. Cause see what's weird is the first race wasn't lagging. Right, there's a chance that my camera could go off here. Right. Yep, camera's gone off. Camera's gone off, lads. Apologies. The camera's gone off. What can I do? Alright, looks as if we're gonna have no camera. Looks as if we're gonna have no camera, brother. Alright, let me just plug my thingy in. My monitor. If I can find it. I can find the correct lead. Oh, there you are. I knew my camera would go off. The wire is very temperamental. Right. Okay. We are back in business, I believe. And close this bloody streaming thingy now. Yes. Game capture. Okay. Ultimate. Right. Right, lads. Looks like we're going to be doing no camera. No camera stream, but means I can turn my light off and actually drive properly. I don't feel like you guys understand that the light beams in my face every time I'm streaming to you guys, bro. Let me just put the chat inside of things so I can see it. Right. Then, okay, we're back in business. We are back in business without a stream restart. Come on. Tell them send me a 5090, please. deactivate and no, because anytime I what's it called? Anytime I deactivate OBS and activate it again, the numbers are never the same, bro. Are you lot that desperate to see my face? Right, put that back up. Oh, what? Why did it go to 85, bro? All right. Right, here we are. That was weird. That was weird why it was lagging. I actually tried it yesterday in some practice servers that were full and it was fine. Maybe it's just the stream, I don't know. But you would think it'd be pretty similar to when I'm recording. And when I record at quite a high bit rate for the quality, so it's fine when I record, seems to struggle a bit when I stream. But right, we might as well do some practice for the next one because we were chopped in that one. We're gonna lose a ton of rating. Everything I just gained is gonna be gone. And practice. That race won't be finished yet, I don't think. I mean, I could join it back. Should we just join it back? But I was retired, so I'll end up sitting in the pit, so hell no. Right, let's just register for the next one. We need to get good. So annoying. If I plug my camera out and back in again, probably still won't even work. I'll try though. Nope. Silly thing's buggered. Right. Let's get back to work. We definitely need to do a bit of practice, man. We've got 15 minutes. Really, I should go and check what I was using before on this car. That's what I need to do. Oh yeah, let me change my... Hold on. Change my audio. Close this. Right. All right, now we should be good. we should be good. There's my headphones at. Swap over the right. Apparently I still can't hear anything. Right, there you go. Yes, we have sound. We are back. We're back, lads. Now we have to get used to going back on a normal screen very quickly. Right, let's go out. We need to find some lap time.
Logging enabled.
Right, time to find some lap time, guys. Oh, that lots of force feedback when someone joins the lobby. I said voice over it, you know. That was all wrong. The car don't like this corner. Oh, turn. Right, what we're having to do, lads, is we're having to adjust very quickly. That was wide. Yeah, it's lagging a little, to be honest. Okay, I've not been able to do that corner the whole entire time. Right, his lap was awful.
Lap 1:43.58.
It's still actually lagging. Obviously not as bad, but I can feel it. Oh my God, turn! Struggling to get the car turned in that corner. It's weird, certain parts of the track are lagging for me. Well, we're gonna have to get good.
Time 1:43.87.
That was a better turn one. Yeah, it's definitely lagging. It's definitely lagging around here.
Log building finished.
Did I leave anything on? Let me see. I haven't left anything on, have I? Let me just double check. Right. Tell you what, let's get rid of that light. For starters. Double check with this. Yeah, I can see the lag. Problem is, it's probably going to take a whole restart of the computer. You know what I mean? To get rid of it. That's what it's going to need. A whole restart. And I think because I had the VR on for quite long before I started streaming, I reckon I reckon once because I had it on but wasn't really doing anything as I was trying to sort just a bunch of stuff out to get everything fine-tuned, and then obviously once I've gone into a lobby, it's just gone crazy. Like, not like a practice lobby, an actual lobby where everyone's on the starting grid together and stuff like that. But it's weird because it doesn't normally do that when I'm doing a race, you know. But we got what, 2 minutes? I know, I steer it. Like, I feel like we're having to really steer the car. I might even go down a little bit tighter on the steering angle, lads. Can't lie to you. We might have to. Might be a 320 vibe. Let's see. Let's have a look. Let's go to Let's have a look. Let me just get my Frostmaster thingy up. And change our ratio again. Boom. Right. Let's see. Hopefully the lag is at least half decent. Not much else I can do. I've got everything pretty much closed. Everything shut down. Only thing that's on is the game and OBS and obviously the stream, so. Need to find some pace though. Right, let's see, lads. Right, we've got 12 seconds. Let's get ourselves ready. I don't even want to see how much I just lost in that last race. Oh my god, this bro is getting more and more stacked by the minute. Right. I'm sure we were using 440 in the Aston round. Almost positive. Was it 4-3? Campanella's hair, Jesus. I think it was 4-4. It might have been 4-3. Let's take this down in quality. .440. I'm trying to, yeah, I'm using 440, but I did this race in this car like a month ago. And I'm trying to, I can't remember exactly what I was using. Hopefully it's not lagging like crazy and we can actually get a race in this time. But I generally can't remember what it was that I was using. When we were doing this rate, when was it? It was let's see if I can quickly find it. Channel. Let me have a quick look. See if I can quickly find it. Boy, it was only a couple of weeks ago. Did I do any live streams around there? I think it was like, it might have been like just 2 months ago, you know? Might have just been 2 months ago. If that, a month and a half. It definitely wasn't that long ago, I know that much. I haven't started driving yet.
Locking enabled.
But I'm not far enough forward either. Hopefully it sorted itself out. I'm just there. Alright lads, let's see if we can actually just have a clean race. Decent turn one. Charlie Kirk, who's that?
Time 1:41.57.
A bit better. Oh my god, I did it again. Did it again. Messed that up. That's a pity. Would have had a point 3 that time.
Time 1:41.67.
Okay. I think we would have hit a point 3 that lap. If we could actually do turn 1 like a normal human being, you know? All right, the pace is coming. The pace is coming.
Log building finished.
How many laps is this race again? Can't remember. Was it 12? I feel like we could probably get a low 40, 41 now. It's definitely like 12 point something.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Let's see.
Logging enabled.
I swear that fuel's playing with me, bro. See, look at that. Absolute joke. Sure, it's 11 laps, right? 12. Do that. So we qualified 6th, which is not bad at all. I feel like there's more pace there as well.
Logging enabled.
We are going up against the Lambo crew. Damn. We are ranked 11th in this lobby.
Formation lap has started.
I'm not short on fuel.
Green flag, green flag.
These reactions never fail me. Stay there, buddy. There goes one. Yo, Michael, how you doing, bro? We had a very laggy start to the stream, so
Lap 150.9.
now we're getting back up to pace. Lambo's a lot quicker through that long right-hander, for sure. Right. Small gap to the guys behind.
That time was a 141.88.
Not the best exit. He definitely pulls away through that section, man. Yeah, through all the intricate stuff, very hard to stay with a Lambo.
Lap 141.79.
Again, I always lose a couple attempts through that section. Not a good run. Not a good run. All our good work undone in the last corner.
Time 1:41.77.
Still lost that 2 tenths. A little bit wider than we wanted. I mean, we're consistent, we're just slow.
That time was a 1:41.78.
This is a better lap. Finally got the last corner right. They're not running a lot of, they're running a lot of virtual energy, but their fuel ratio is down, so,
1.46.
you know, it's a normal amount of fuel they've got. It's just they've changed the fuel ratio instead of the virtual energy. Uh-oh, missed my braking. That was poor. Yeah, Lambo's quick here. It's perfect for you, Jordan.
That time was a 141.83.
This guy's making some mistakes now. Yeah, you have to get on, man. I think Barrier made a mistake as well. Good end to the lap.
That time was a 1.
Yeah, some people, especially in the short races, some people prefer to change fuel ratio instead of virtual. I think you can get it. It's because you can get the fuel a little bit more accurate. You know, so you can literally finish with the perfect amount of fuel. That's why they do it. We're managing to keep up with some pretty quick drivers, man. All these guys around me are esports drivers. In fact, this lobby is pretty much the ACC takeover. Well, at least the front 6. All from ACC. I was in VR, but it started lagging crazy, so
Lap 141.
couldn't do it. I did actually start off in VR. I was a bit loose on the exit. And he's deep.
Lap 142.24.
Oh, what a poor lap. What a time to have a bad lap. So hard to keep up through this section. He had a good lap. Only took a tenth out of him, I think.
Lap 140.
Yeah, the Lambos are very fast around this circuit. Now we catch up. Oh, almost binned it. The BMW was fast because it was fuel. It was a fuel race. So in the races that are dictated by fuel, the BMW's rapid, but
Log building finished.
if you go back and look at the races that we were doing when we were doing the fuel saving in those races, the fastest lap was actually done by a Lambo. It's just that the Lambo wasn't as good on fuel consumption, so that's pretty much the difference. Now that the Lambos don't have to worry about fuel, then yeah, they're fast. But I don't know how big I don't believe the difference between the Aston and the Lambo is probably not even that big around here, to be honest. It's probably like a max like a tenth. You know? I don't think it's any more than that. It's just that with the temperatures being pretty cold, that doesn't favor the Aston. But we'll take a 5th place all day. We had decent pace. 4 tenths off of the guys at the top of the leaderboards in this lobby. I'll take it, bro. And we weren't lagging like we were at the start of the stream, so. I lost a lot of rating in the last race because I had to quit because it was lagging. But somehow, it's like it didn't even count that. We're almost back to silver 2, boys. Hip hip hooray. Right, Should I take the BMW for a race? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, how much did I lose? Because I probably could have been silver already. How much did I lose when I quit this race? Oh, basically, the 10 that I lost, I just got back. So, okay. Yeah, the Lambos seem to have very, very, very good pace around here. Let's see who signed up for the next. I'm kind of getting used to the Aston, so I don't know if I want to change. People taking the McLaren is crazy to me. We'll go back in our little orange. But again, we're ranked quite far down, so we can beat some of these guys to get some decent points. Let's see what the leaderboards are saying now. 0.4. We are 29th in the leaderboards. 29th. As you can see, Edwin Danger Muller. Don't know who that is, but he's got 40.9. So he's only 2 or so temps off of Jordan Sherratt. So, you know, as I said, I don't believe the difference to be massive. You know what I mean? But I would definitely say the Lambo's got the edge. But we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. Even Dario managed a 0.4 in the Porsche. Pretty impressive. This guy, oh my god, bro. Stop. He's still here. This guy hasn't been banned yet. Oh my god. Yeah, so the pace looked decent in the last race. I think we used 44.5 for the brake bias. Yeah, that's Tommy Liddon, P12. So again, exceptionally fast guy. Not seeing many others. Oh, Lars Kisser. This is another esports guy. I don't know if he still drives for Unicorns of Love or what, but he's another fast driver, bro. Like, literally, the majority of the top 20, 30, I would say, are esports drivers, bro. You know? Philip Minar, esports driver. I'm sure Sandro's in the team as well. Whitehead, Liddon, Nicholas Huben. This is his burner account. Shay O'Sullivan. I'm sure these accounts, these are burner accounts, bro. I haven't worked out who this is yet, bro, but I know this is a burner account. I'm telling you. You got Redion, Lucas, bro. So many ACC guys. So many ACC drivers, bro. It's official. It's official. ACC have lost have lost their stake in GT3 driving, bro. James Docus, no. Never heard of him. Why? Who's James Docus? Or Dokes? I didn't get a podium last race, but it felt like one. He actually had pretty good pace, man. All right, event underway. Should I know him? Right, you just completely missed out a line of your chat. Hold on. Oh, surprise, motherfucker. What about him? I think we still finished with too much fuel, you know. Can I maximize my potential in quality? Question. Bro, because I used the VR headset earlier, now it's like I just can't cool down, bro. What are you guys saying? Was it a mistake for Mercedes to hire Kimi Antonelli? I think it was. Now young brother's under pressure. How many years have I been racing? I mean, competitively, I would say since 2010, when I started doing league racing. My peak, like my peak in terms of speed was probably Project Cars 1. Yeah, Merck should have signed signs for sure. I personally, I don't feel like Kimi's ready. Yeah, but the thing is,
Locking enabled.
with Max, you could already see that he had the speed, you know? He was just rough around the edges. Kimi, I mean, his speed doesn't look special. He just looks decent. Doesn't look special. Like, I remember the special guys coming up. I remember what Leclerc was doing to people in F2. You know what I mean? We'd already heard about Max. Yeah, he was rushed. He's not ready, in my opinion. And even if you are rushed, some people can be rushed and still deal with it. He seems a little bit softer mentally. You know what I mean? You gotta be tough mentally, bro. You can't have a bad quality and start crying and stuff. But then again, he is only like 17, so And I think it's the bits that we don't see. You know, the being a 17-year-old kid and learning how to deal with like media and questions and, you know what I mean? He's not even a man yet, so learning how to deal with those parts of life, he's not been introduced to the harsh realities of real life yet. Yeah, and I honestly, like, I think it's easier for guys like Hadja because they've come in with a lot less expectation. Like, Kimmy's come and replaced Hamilton at basically a championship challenging team, basically. So there's way more pressure on his shoulders. You know what I mean? No one was talking about the other guys. Everyone was chatting about Kimmy. And now he's trying to live up to that expectation. Slightly overshot that. Bad last corner. Yeah, I think Kimmy was hyped up a lot, to be honest.
Time 1:41.73.
A much better lap. Finally. We found form.
Time 1:41.11.
Yeah, it's like, cause you got to think about it as well. Like the young drivers of today, it's not like back in the day where you had tons of testing and, bro, these guys are literally 17. Like, still, some of them are still studying in school, and they're getting pushed into F1. It's way too soon. Like back in the day, if you look at like Seb Vettel, Hamilton, these guys were coming in their 20s, and I know it's not that much older, but if you think about the difference between how you were when you left school compared to when you were like 20 and 21, it's quite a big difference in terms of manhood. Do you know what I mean? Like you're much more aware of things and how to deal with things as a man when you're in your early 20s rather than when you're still immature at like 16, 17, bro. Cheers, Dow. I think is everyone finished? Ah, everyone has finished. Come on. Come on, brother. Do you know why this is? The only reason why I'm faster is because I haven't got the camera on. Well, not because I haven't got the camera on, because I haven't got the light shining in my face, bro. Right, let's go. Let's get in there like swimwear. Hopefully we can get a good start. The Aston should get a good start. Might have to survive for the first couple of laps because the Lambos are very fast from the get-go. But we move.
Locking enabled.
We're only ranked 8th in this lobby, which is decent. Decent amount of points if we can drive well.
Formation lap has started.
Technically, it says we're short on fuel. I don't know if that's the case. I keep finishing the race with extra fuel.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, he's got a drive through. Happy days. Wow. All right, Sandro staying out.
That time was a 1:48.16.
turned in a bit early then. Oh, we're a little deep. Just a little deep. He's still staying out. This is his last lap.
Lap 142.15.
It wasn't a great lap, to be fair. Right. Yep, he's pitting.
Time 141.85.
All right, let's go. That was terrible. We know that the Lambo's strong early on in the race. Does tend to fade towards the end though.
Time 141.73.
Missed that corner again. Oh shit. That was a bad lap.
Lap 1:42.03.
I don't think I've done that corner right once. Oh, he made a mistake. Oh, he handed it to us. Oh no, he made a mistake.
That time was a 1:41.77.
Finally. Yeah, we gotta stay focused. You need engineers like Bling Clean, you know, keeping man humble. He's keeping me humble.
Lap 1:41.84.
That was the turning we were looking for, I think. I'm not even lapping that fast in this race, to be honest. Compared to the last race, we were quicker in the last race.
Time 1:42.02.
I do like Fuji as a track though. Get some good racing at Fuji because you can take different lines through the corners, which I think is important to, you know, to get good racing. Yeah, I think my fuel's okay as well.
That time was a
The fuel gauge is definitely broken around here. Oh my God, I hit an apex. Look at the difference. Half attempt straight away. Mr. Apex there. I need tiny pedal. I've got it, but I just didn't set it up right. I had like just pure stuff all over my screen.
Lap 1:42.18.
But I will fix it at some point. Some of the stuff from Tiny Pedal needs to be incorporated into the game. Like them actually showing us how much damage we have. because I don't feel like having a yellow front bumper cuts it. Because the yellow indicates that it's light damage, but it's not always the truth. I've had bent steering with a yellow suspension before, you know?
Lap 142.
Do you know what it was? I tried tiny pedal absolutely ages ago, but I know it's somewhere still on my computer. Yeah, my tires are gone. Got nothing in the slow corners now. Yeah, I've got crew chief as well. Bro, listen. I had crew chief in 2018. But to be honest, I only really properly used it on project cars, you know.
Log building finished.
Yeah, I only really used crew chief, even though I thought crew chief was very good. I only really used it on P cars for whatever reason. I don't know. Oh, we DNF'd. Damn. That should be a good haul of points. But you know what? The camera's not working in that. The camera's not working. Look, it's frozen. But do you know what? Jeez. Listen, lads, cameras malfunctioning, but we still got the celebration. Come on. Yeah, there's a few things that they could add, man. Look, I might do a video on it, maybe, but I feel like there's some things that could be added that I don't feel like would break the bank or, you know, be extensively difficult to add. Or at least I don't think it would be. But it's just a few things. In terms of the damage, it definitely needs some sort of number or percentage so you know how bad it is, bro. I've been saying it for the longest. That needs to happen. I think everyone's pretty clear now that they're not too happy with the driver ranking and safety ranking. Look, I understand what they try to do, but it's definitely has some faults to it, man. Do an extended version. I need to make a new one, bro. I need to make it. I made that one time ago. I need to make a new one. Sure. I need to make a new and improved. Actually, let's see how the livery is looking around the track. You guys don't really get to see the livery properly in all its glory and that. Yeah, I think safety rating needs to be changed. I'm still not completely happy with the default setups. I mean, like, if you look, for instance, we're going from track to track, right? And we're normally getting 1, maybe to 2 really dominant cars, and then everything else is just a side mission. So I feel like with a couple of tweaks in the fixed setups, you could have pretty much almost the entire field within 2 temps. You know what I mean? Obviously, you got the insane alien drivers that can get lap times out of some of the unfancied cars, but a lot of those cars are probably going to be pretty edgy to drive for the average person. Just make the setup feel nice, and I think we're onto a winner. Jeez, oi. You lot don't know about the two-tone. Come on. Oh no, where's my controller? Where's my controller? I don't have it. Got it. Anissa. Come here. Huh? My camera's not even on, so pass me that white control pad over there, please. Cheers, little buddy. Right. Look at this. Look at it in the sun. Come on. Stop me already. You know what I mean? Stop me already. Just look at it. Oh, look at it in the sun. This is just... It just looks too good. Why did he get a penalty? I have no idea. Guys, if you want to find out how to get that effect on the liveries, you have to watch my latest livery video. It's actually better than the original video. Do you know what I mean? You have to watch it. Jeez, it's a bit laggy at the moment. You can't beat this, bro. It just looks too good in the sun, doesn't it? They're not ready. They're not ready for the artistry. You're welcome. That's all I gotta say, lads. Wow. Is that what he did? Oh my God. Is that what he did? I know why he did it, but brother, you are rude. Actually, to be fair, Sandro's absolutely just turned in. Look at his trajectory. Man's gonna drive over grass. Man's gonna apex the barrier. Yeah, he's... Oh my God. At first I thought it was this dude, but it's not. Yeah, Sandro's just done him in. Oh my God. How are you gonna just turn in that hard, bro? Listen. Yeah, I mean, qualified, like if you can get up front with the really fast guys, for the most part, it's gonna be clean. When you're in the mid pack, it is sketchy as hell. Sometimes when you're in the back, it's cool as well because you can pick your way through. But I've noticed, like, I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. Sometimes when you race guys that are slower and they realize there's a big pace deficit, you know what I mean? And let's say you brake way later than they do, and you might get to the side of them, and then they manage to keep the position. After that, they just start getting crazy dirty. It's like they don't like you because you're fast or something. I don't, bro. It happens to me the most in practice, bro. Oh my god, in practice sessions, like I'm genuinely pretty considerate. So if I'm on an outlap and I can see there's someone in front of me, and already I'm catching them on the outlap, and they're on a lap, I will literally back off and try to give them like 6, 7 seconds. But if I catch you on that lap, I'm sending it. I've given you 6 or 7 seconds. If I catch you, I'm sending it, bro. Like that's my mentality. I've given you space. You know, 6 or 7 seconds, brother. Like, come on. What am I meant to do? But like, I friggin', like the other day, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Jump in a practice session. I watched this guy literally invalidate his lap, and he still won't let me pass. Like, still like defending into corners, like hard, pushing you off track, weaving down the straight. It's like, bro, you've literally invalidated your lap. Like, what? Like, what's the issue? Why can't I pass, bro? I don't get it. Yeah, I to be honest, bro, I got crashed out a ton of times. A ton of times. It happens, man. It happens. But that's why everyone's got a burner account. I've got a burner account now. I haven't used it yet, but a lot of people just creating burner accounts, and you can just generally have fun because you don't really care about your ranking and getting crashed out. It's just to have the clean races without the fear of losing your DR, you know? Yo, Castillo, how you doing, brother? Yeah, listen, man, like yesterday, bro, these dudes are driving out of the pit lane and blocking you. Like, bro, you're not even on a lap. Why would you block me when you're not even on a lap? Me, when I come out the pit lane, the first thing I do is look behind me. If someone's coming, I try to brake as early as possible so I don't even put them off for the first corner, bro. It's just like general etiquette. Anytime I'm on an outlap, if someone catches me, even if I could probably get away from them, but the fact that I'm like 2 seconds ahead and probably putting them off, I would just let them go. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not that deep for me to let someone go on my outlap. Some guys don't want to see you do a lap ever. Like, it's crazy. The amount of times, the amount of dirty people I've run into in practice is way more than I've run into in the actual race. In practice, these guys will just wipe you out at full speed if you overtake them. Like, they literally will do the most. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Well, I don't get it. Actually, going back to this. Now, you see after he does this, all I'm saying, the dudes that I'm with in Discord, there is no way this guy would have been on track by the exit of this corner. He would have got ran out of room so hard, because sometimes people's reputations precede them. So if you have a reputation where people know you don't mess about, like you can't just bully them on track, then people will tend to treat you differently. Like, what I've noticed is, like, if you're like a big streamer, not saying like me, but I'm saying like a big streamer, like a Jardier or like a Dan Suzuki, any of these people that get like hundreds of people in their stream and that, generally people will treat you better because they know, almost like a lot of these people, they got big fan bases, so almost like there's a little bit of a consequence if you you start binning some of the more well-known guys, so they've got a bit of respect for you. A lot of the time, if you're an esports driver, a known fast driver, and you're racing against someone who, you know, who's quick but not as known, but they will know the esports drivers, because a lot of people look up to him. Again, they will treat them with a little bit more respect. Outside of that, some guys just, you're just a nobody, so they just feel like they can just ram you, run you off track, push you off, and sometimes gotta give them that hard lesson. Like, brother, I'm not the one. You know what I mean? Like this guy, even though he got turned in on, he stayed perfectly clean. Look, he still tried to give room on the exit. Like he's turning the wheel harder left, actually breaking traction and making his exit worse. Whereas most people, well, a lot of the esports drivers, or they would have opened up the steering and had this guy driving off the track. And where the reason why a lot of them would do that as well is because once you push him off track and he's outside of the white lines, even if he overtakes you, he's going to get the illegal pass message and have to give the place back. You need to understand how these people's brain works. It's not just about, you know, being fast. It's the racecraft, bro. Even the use of penalties and stuff like that. If you're having a tight race, a good battle, there's a lot of people that will utilize the fact that they don't have off tracks to stay in front or to extend the gap. And it's very clever. If you know you've still got maybe 4 or 5 off tracks left, you've got 2 or 3 laps to go, you can just start track extending at the last corner a little bit, get a couple slow down warnings and don't slow down, and never ever come under threat. You know, it's clever. But this is the racing etiquette at the top that these people be using, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, some guys in Le Mans are crazy, bro. I'm telling you. Oh, I hate that. Just before the braking zone, he's gonna come and brake right in front of him, bro. I didn't see what happened. Let's see. Yeah. See, this is a very difficult corner for the Aston, bro. This is a very, like I said, I don't know if I said it while I was driving. I wanted to. This is probably the worst corner on the circuit for the Aston. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the fact that it's sort of off cambered a little. It's very hard to get the turn in right. If you like, you want to take a wide line in, but the Aston just doesn't react well to it. And I've known this because I've driven the Aston around this track so many times. This is what happens, bro. The back end breaks away and you end up binning it. The amount of times I've spun at this corner, bro, it's insane. But it's like it just doesn't turn in well. It doesn't hold the apex very well in this corner. It's weird. Keep it out of the wall. Whoa. Where was he going? Let's see. See, look, once you get a little bit wide, the Aston, it just doesn't turn, bro. Ooh! That rejoin was mental. $2G2K, what does that mean, brother? These short acronyms, brother, I ain't got a clue. You're gonna have to spell that one out for me. Yes, man, interesting. Got 42, what? Brother, you're just saying numbers. I need a whole sentence. I need you to break it down, bro. Break it down. Give me a whole sentence. Let me know what them numbers is actually for. Right now, you look like you just sat on your keyboard by accident. What? M22R2. I don't know what you're on about, mate. I haven't got a clue what you're on about, pal. Morse code in that. Someone stranded at sea. Well, we had a shaky start, but a good recovery in the end. We actually had pretty decent racing. And you know what? That's the first time in a daily race I've seen so many people on. Well, I guess there was a lot of people doing Monza, but a lot of esports drivers on, a lot of ACC drivers on. I feel like it's finally happened, didn't it? It's finally happened, bro. I feel like the conversion is complete. Brother, listen, I don't genuinely, because I don't know what you're talking about and you're just writing numbers, I don't like want to have to, like, you know, ban you from the chat or anything. I wouldn't want to have to do that. But you at least got to be making sense, brother. Typing out numbers and all that good stuff is not going to work for me. Not going to work for me, brother. I want to give you a chance because I feel like you're trying to say something, but at the same time you're saying nothing. But you're doing a lot of typing though. Maybe, I don't know if you're British or not. Maybe you might speak a different language. If you do, write it in your own language and we can at least translate it. K2 came off, no. Doing too much now, innit? I tried to give you chances. Still. I tried, bro. Anyway, do you know what? Anyway, lads, listen. I'm getting off now anyway. Anyhow, so I'll be back. I should be streaming this Friday on Twitch, man. Should be on Twitch this Friday. So we'll see, but hopefully I can get a video out before then because definitely some stuff to discuss for LMU and what's coming in the future. He's trolling, of course he's trolling, bro. But yeah, not a bad end to the day. Again, guys, if you are interested in the Pimax, at the moment they've got a deal where you can get 100 quid off if you're willing to upgrade your headset. So definitely jump in the description, have a look. The links are all there, and I've got code kryptictmg in that. So have a look in the description if you're interested. But anyway, I'm gonna bounce, and I shall see you guys probably on Friday on Twitch. All right, peace.